This is romance. Lots of diplomacy again, none of it really affecting us. A couple of new characters available. And we're again losing food. That's fine. So let's order large city to be upgraded. It'll take 5 turns. You can still build a building of some description. This is now a commerce income place. Or will... No, sorry, this is a peasant income place. Peasant income is increased by probably the administration office the most. Or a tax collector. Just increases peasant tax income. Yeah, we want a court. This also increases prestige. So we're going to go ahead and do that. That spends the majority of our money. We're going to continue making our way back home. Once we're there, we can start recruiting some more advanced units. I totally agree with you, not right.
Administrating and ruling a faction requires a healthy and robust treasury. Collecting taxes is vital to maintaining a regular source of funds.
We just got a promotion. We'll deal with that in a minute. Yes, what were we saying? Not right. I totally agree. Diplomacy is what has impressed me the most. So when they were first talking about Total War 3 Kingdoms, I was not that impressed when they first started talking about it, like showing the graphics, showing... the setting and all that stuff. Well, setting's fine. But the features and things just didn't impress me at all. And then when they said we're going to go with the romance system, where warriors are going to be as strong as heroes. I love Warhammer, but Warhammer is Warhammer. It's a different game than the historical ones. And I just was not sold at all. And then they showed off the diplomacy, and then suddenly I was sold. Like, I'm a massive fan of the grand strategy games like Europe Universalis and Crusader Kings and things like that, where diplomacy is a really big part of the game, and it's a hell of a lot more complicated and in-depth. So when they said, yeah, we're basically stealing that from EU4, yeah, that was a very, very big plus in the box for this game for me. So, very happy with that. War. 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 Peace for the people. While China is engulfed in conflict, your interest remains with the security and the future of the people. Education, learning, and economics are your chosen tools. Wield them effectively to bring peace. There can be no peace, just war. So next you want me to become a duke, which will give me free monies. Your power increases! You have established yourself as a worthy power. You are beginning to rise above the noise and the chaos of the infighting, establishing yourself as a second marquis. You accrue power so that you may use it to benefit China. Rong seeks to make himself known. You gain momentum, which is even more trade influence. We now have 256 trade influence. That hasn't actually updated yet. A friendship forming. Can friendship bloom on the battlefield? It would appear so, as two comrades find comfort in one another, laughing, training, and dining together. Their bond is emblematic of the strength that will unify China. Relationship deepens between Gu Jiangdong and Wang Zhu. Dynasty. The wise should always seek to advance, to teach others their wisdom, and so I have endeavoured to this point. There is much we can learn and teach. We must stay focused. Rong gains experience. Diplomacy, diplomacy, diplomacy. Mission issued. Okay. Power increases. Okay. Buildings. That was the county office, which is why I got promoted. So courts. Kinda useful. Trait gained. Uncomplicated. Wang Zhu. +4 resolve, -4 cunning, +10 recruitment cost for this army. Disregards education, wary of intelligence. We're supposed to be besties. Dude.
智略所指，我之所在。挽弓预射，
Who the
则
hell
屏
is
息
Handan
女
Shang?
神。
Oh no. Yeah, okay. You've decided you don't like Conrong.
大人，听您吩咐。
Mr. Loyalist himself has gone against the king. That's very annoying. Doesn't like education, doesn't like intelligence. It's like the entire reason this state exists. That's like saying I don't like money to a Dutchman. Or I don't like freedom to an American. Or I don't like empires to a Brit. I'll deal with you in a minute, mister. Mission success. Reach marquee. Friendship between those two forms. Oh well, what a shame. And then we gained experience. Okay, so. Our court now has a bunch of new options. We have another administrator. And we have a chancellor. So what we could actually do is make Wang Shu into an administrator. He has got good expertise and good resolve. It's just that strategists, sentinels tend to do it better. Though that's not always true. You know, Wang Shu has like earned his place. Righteous hero. Dumbass more likely. And we also have a chancellor. Chancellor is a civil service officer, the first of your appointed ministers and second only to you in the council hierarchy. Characters in this position become part of the faction council. I think... how do I want to do this? Zhu Ji. Another legendary. A trader! Please, do tell me about yourself. Selfless. Gain authority, gain resolve, public order. Oh, only if you're in charge. Vengeful, resolve and instinct. That's good for a sentinel. Loyal. Massive increase to expertise, increase to satisfaction. You are quite good. Tempered deflection, plus 50% range block chance, active buff. I don't need a sentinel though, I need a killer character. Cavalry, preferably. Hey, Quill 13. Always wanted to give Total War a try, might start with this one. I can't say if I agree with that statement or not, because that would count as me saying if this is good or not. But yes, it's not a bad idea. I want to know exactly what this does. Oh, you can do it through this. There you go. Position effects. Plus 15% income from peasantry faction-wide. No desire for a higher rank until character level 8. Character defection can trigger a civil war. Character is part of the faction council. So I'm thinking someone like Ma Teng might be a good option. You're oath sworn with Han Shui. See, Wang Shu would have been like the perfect choice. Why did you have to suddenly go against us? The Tao talks of the usefulness of empty spaces, but the vacuum between this person's ears may be going a bit too far. That's true. We also need to get ourselves married. Court. No, that's not where you do it. Diplomacy. Quick deal. it's not one of the options. Oh, that's how you do it. You want showers and maybe. Let's have a word with you.
May we find common ground?
Yes, may. You're also a second marquee. I would request a couple of oh no, you're telling me to pay you a little bit. That can be arranged.
It will probably do.
Probably. Probably. And marriage isn't one of the options here.
Welcome, friend. The honor is mine.
Let us discuss matters.
A joy to see you. Your very presence pollutes the air.
A welcome sight. Not you again.
Yes, me again.
Make it
Hello.
quick. What is the agenda?
With your heir. Who's this? You die. You're not a million miles away. Dong Zhuo, Huang Shao, Han Empire, Zhanyang. We're at war with many of the same people.
Speak quickly.
We are ready to talk.
That's not impossible. We're trading your, I guess, daughter and heir for a book. It's a really good book. No, I don't want to do this as a regular payment. I want ancillaries to be a part of this. Oh, hello. Enables formation turtle. Which is an even better form of the shield wall. Interesting.
Agreeable terms.
And we're married. At the end of your turn, have a trading income of at least 1,000. Current total 1,700. Hello. Need strong allies if we are to recover from the Yellow Turban Blight. Both Liu and Gongsun families would be powerful allies. Their strength would be advantageous to us and China as a whole. Path of Glory. Forge an alliance with any faction. Quite a big bonus too. Marriage. Proposer Con Rong. Recipient Liu Huimin. One must strengthen the bond between factions for the greater good of the land. Just as marriage will join these two in harmony, so it will draw our two factions closer. Yeah, someone knows. Can someone explain the items equipment stuff? You can choose to equip your people, with items. So, best way to show you would be the character screen, Con Rong. Right click on you. So there are different weapons. You can have one weapon, one armor, one mount, one follower, and one ancillary. If you click on this, then it gives you a list of all the ones which are available. You hover over it, and then here on the left, it tells you what bonuses they give you. And then you just choose what you want to equip. Basically allows you to have some control over the stats and also some special abilities. So for example, this one will reduce corruption faction-wide if this character is the Prime Minister, heir, or faction leader. Need more books, need them trade for more wives. Right, I still need to decide who I want to do stuff with. Are you actually any good? I didn't even check. Philanthropic. Public order, faction-wide, if you're... I can make you the heir. Interesting. Because that would give public order, faction-wide. She's immune to fear. Gains expertise. She's a commander. -5 satisfaction faction-wide. +5 for her. She's beautiful. I think we did alright. Fiery. +2 resolve, +6 instinct, +10 charge speed. Feared. I think we've just found our replacement for the traitorous sod as well. An extremely high authority. She'd be a great heir. Welcome to the team. She would grant 1 additional available assignment. -5 corruption, +2 public order, +5 faction support. -5 satisfaction, but +6 satisfaction. So really, +1 satisfaction, and that's before I've even started to try and increase her authority. She is going to be a very useful addition. And go on you. Oh, have to actually be in our territory before we can deploy units. So let's move you up to our territory. And switch you around. Where is she? There she is. Need a tiny bit more money to recruit her. She does not get on with... him. That's unfortunate. Character. Where is she? Why can't I interact with her? I feel like you should be able to right-click on a character here, just like you can in the military thing, to interact. Unfortunately, you can't. Ah, there it is. Open details. Let's see what you got. You're a commander, but you are the heir, so if you have good authority, that's faction-wide. Instinct is this army, cunning is this army, resolve is a commandery, and expertise is a commandery. So you don't need expertise or resolve, but you do need the other three, especially for authority and possibly instinct, but mostly authority. So do we have anything which can stack authority, you know, like the ceremonial sword? And armor. Expertise and authority, which you're already wearing. Horse, no. Followers, lots of choices. And this will add some more if they're the heir, which she is. So trade, influence, and cunning. Or cover cost. This is instinct and authority. I think I am going to need to bring you into the army. So we may need to find another sentinel. And then accessories, currently using a clay pig, which is authority and satisfaction. Corruption reduction. Statewide authority and satisfaction. And now her authority is 115. And that's going to be adding 7 satisfaction to our faction. It's pretty good. Can I explain how corruption works? I have no idea. I haven't even looked at corruption yet. Oh, very good, Nathaniel. Feared, fiery, and beautiful. Damn, you hit the lottery. Kong Rong will never stop smiling now. Look at that smile. He is one happy man. You can replace Gu with... Oh, that's true, I can.
大人有何吩咐？
We're going to have to wait a turn or two because this is going to get expensive quickly. But yes, we absolutely can do that. Let's have you moving back to the high. You go and sit in the city. And... I'm probably going to have to dismiss Wang Zhu for this. I still haven't decided who my administrators are going to be. Well, if we're going to be getting rid of you, you have really good expertise and good resolve. You'll actually be a pretty good administrator. And you get on with the king. Unlike traitorous sodding Wang. Oh, so annoying. Like, Wang is supposed to be one of the most loyal people in the game. And all it took is one sodding trait, and it just like, yeah, I hate you now. Education? It's for idiots. Wait. That doesn't quite work. I can't say yet, Arachnos. Violence is the answer. Like, I believe in rewarding loyalty. But that's... no.
Join so that we may save China.
Liu Bu wants to introduce Tao Ying. Are you the one I just married into? Because if so, then totally. No, I'm actually at war with Tao Ying. I love the fact that we've got Liu Bei, Cao Cao, and Con Rong in our coalition, but no, Tao Ying, I cannot sanction this. I am sorry. Denied. Have I expanded at all? Yeah, quite a lot. Like, it's not easy to expand. I'm at war with everyone around me except for Liu Bei. And Liu Bei has basically blocked me off now. This was always going to be a more diplomatic playthrough anyway. Unnecessary delays. A collapsed bridge in one of the settlements is causing delays in food and goods logistics. Though there are enough materials and construction work is simple, with enough bodies to carry it out, progress is prevented by 2 squabbling village elders. Each blames the other's grandfather for inferior building work in the old bridge and demands they fund the new one. After time is wasted searching village records to prove their claim, you hear of this and decide it's time to appoint administrators who can ensure the village is run with a practical and measured mind. +2 construction time, commandery wide in Belai. Bugger. We've got an ancillary. Tax collector. Cool. Right. Armies. Let's mess around with the armies first of all. So you are being replaced by her. And then you are being replaced by him. Why you're an assignment. How long? Oh, next turn. Fine. Well, in that case, what I can do is I can dismiss you. And then we just have a space. Then she can start recruiting her soldiers. And we're also earning a small fortune now, which is quite nice. And furthermore, we can go into the court and we can assign you as an administrator next turn. We still need a chancellor. Wait. No, that would remove her as factionaire. I was like, can I just give her all of the titles? That would be great. I'll probably end up having to dismiss you, because if you don't get on with the faction leader, you're not welcome in the faction. Make Martin the Chancellor? Puts him on the faction council. He is loyal. He's very loyal. I don't know what the faction council does. Oh, that's one of the things I have access to now, isn't it? Yeah, it is. As second marquee, you can appoint a character to this position. I don't know what invoking the council means. I think basically the council can give you missions. I think. Does anyone know? Oh hey, Rong's going to have an army with only legendary heroes. Yep, he is. Manfred and Isabella are about to get replaced as the Total War series power couple. They're pretty good. You need to give the tax collector follow to whoever's administrating Belai. That is a very good point. Is anyone administrating them yet? No. Because that's the other thing I need to do, is I need to assign the administrator. Let me just double check that, actually. Where are you administering? I think you're up here. Yes. Sun Shao is doing that one. So it's going to be Army Dude who does this one. So he will be up here. And then Marteng is the Chancellor? Yes, invoking gives you missions. Thank you. Oh, yeah, you're right. It is Vlad, not Manfred. Alright, sod it. Marteng, congratulations. You're the Chancellor. This is also going to keep you quiet. Wait. No! God damn it. Right, I'm going to reload that one, because there's no way I'm firing him.
You have taken your first steps into a much larger world. China is changing, and it takes only the slightest breeze to send a petal into the air.
Nothing bad happened. It's fine.
Where will this wind
That's just me
change
not
take
reading
you?
the UI properly.
War grows bitter.
Actually
and
kind of
enduring
limited in the number of
between
people
you
who can
and
make
your
Chancellor.
enemy. If there is no end in sight, then the people will grow weary of the protracted conflict. A swift and decisive end to this matter may be in your best interest.
Alright, let's try that again. Court. Haven't done anything with you. No, this is the end of the previous turn. So we need to end this turn, get into the next turn, recruit her to the army, fire him from the army. I think that's everything.